Hello, welcome to this taste challenge. No, it is not a Dawn Busters because it's far past dawn. It's 10:04 Central Time. Had things to do, and so that wasn't practical. That's okay. There's no particular time when these things have to be done, is there? Today, we have Presidente Mexican Brandy, okay? 80 proof, 70 proof. I have to fix my notes. I put both for 80 proof. That was a mistake. Product of Mexico. Not referenced on the website for the parent company, however. Pernod Ricard does not reference this. Here is Hennessy Privilege VSOP Cognac. 80 proof. It is referenced. In fact, it has its own website, and it is, the company is Hennessy. Okay, that is the parent company. 93rd day of 2014. This one we're looking at not sure, doesn't matter. It's not too old. I purchased this in Mexico. Turns out it wasn't a very good deal. I did not purchase this in France. I purchased this in Jefferson Parish, Louisiana. They're both very popular brands. So here's H. Hennessy. It would be a privilege to taste this today. Nice cork cap. 375 milliliter bottle. It's about $17.50 for this bottle. Cheaper than normal, but I got it at in a gift pack, which was an unusually low price. Oh yeah, here we go. Here's the date. It's the 354th day of 2016. Okay, so this is pretty new. Don't know how long it was aged. 200 milliliter bottle. The Presidente is a good 40 to 50% less per ounce in price, per milliliter in price, okay? Let's look at the appearance. The Hennessy is a copper amber, whereas the Presidente is more of a gold amber, okay? So the Presidente is darker. To my knowledge, it does not use caramel color, to my knowledge. Brandy is allowed to use caramel color and added flavorings without a disclosure statement. And I do believe that's the case for Scotch. So you may look at a Scotch whiskey and say, look at the beautiful, deep copper color. And it may be beautiful, but it may be coming from caramel color added. What is caramel color? It's, it's caramel, it's burnt sugar, and it gives it that brown appearance, and they put it in the brandy. It's not going to make you sick. It's not going to hurt you. No matter what some online people say, like it's a carcinogen. Those are hyped up fear-mongering. Like the US government telling people in the 1970s they should not have fat. All fat was bad. And leading people down a very bad path. Did heart disease drop? And high blood pressure incidences drop? No, they did not. Okay, well, anyway, enough of that. On with the taste challenge. I better mix it a little bit. I did glance, and I think I might have gotten a glimpse. If you've had either one of these, let me know. Okay, so before I do the challenge, let's go back over to Google Plus. Let's flip it, or I should say reload it to get to this page, and we'll set up the chat if anyone is chatty. I'm chatty on videos. I'm not chatty in real life. people try to chat me up on Facebook and Google Plus, and I give responses. I don't give particularly good responses. And I even have on my Facebook profile, I am not chatty. Hey, Jay, suffering through more of that Presidente, huh? Yes, Jane Fudge, she's watching. Yeah. But maybe I won't suffer. It's a blunt. Get rid of that. That doesn't need, I can look at that later. Gotta review some videos I had uploaded. Okay, so let's, hey, you know, while day to day, things change, tastes change. Let's see. Sharp alcohol, some mint, wintergreen, and dried fruit. And maybe candied fruit for fruitcake. I think I know already, without even trying the other one. Here we go. But I got them wrong yesterday. Sure did. The Brandy taste challenge from yesterday, I got it wrong. And this one has sort of some oddity. You know, I'm starting to think it's that, like they say for that, I got the Ansock and the Presidente mixed up yesterday, okay? But I think this is that, they call that drizzled rum cake, drizzled buttered rum cake. They said it on the Sazerac website for the Hartley VSOP. And this has a little bit of that buttered rum cake. And some flowers. Maybe white grape skins. I don't know. They're both pretty nice in the aroma. You know, I was talking about turned fruit yesterday and some unpleasantness and everything, but it was the Ansock, not the Presidente, that was presenting those bad elements. Hey, let's go with the taste. Very minty. Yeah, this may sound crazy, but I say dry a bread crust, like some dried, little crusty bread, like French bread crust, a real crusty bread, and the fruit and the. Now remember, the Hennessy is 80 proof. The Presidente is 70 proof. This has a little bit of that cellar mold, that kind of funky monkey stuff that I was talking. Don't look. I'm covering them up. Don't look. Don't look. Somebody intimated or like they suggested or hinted around that I was cheating on a beer challenge. But you know what? That'll be the day when I cheat on these things. Anybody that's going to cheat on something like this has some kind of screw loose. They're like a head case. I mean, really, you got to cheat on something like this. You got problems. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Okay. Hey, if I'm right, I'm right. I'm not going to cheat. What's up? Says hanging with Chris. What's up? How is everyone out there? Going to hang out with y'all for a little bit. Okay. Everything's fine. You know, it's morning time. I might go to the AAA baseball game in less than 2 hours. The New Orleans Baby Cakes. Yeah. How you like the name? How you like that name? The Baby Cakes. But it might rain. I'm going to monitor the radar. It rained all day yesterday. Hi, Ronald from Russia, says Anton. And I can't say that last name. I'm the only Russian who is watching your reviews. No, I have others. Although I do not drink alcoholic beverages, you look like an interesting series. I am an interesting series, at least to me. I interest myself. Now, whether other people find it interesting, I don't know. I'm just showing on video what I would be doing anyway. You know what I mean? I'd be tasting beers anyway. I would be doing taste challenges anyway. Like when I taught high school history, the students say, you like doing this. So I would be doing it anyway, but I'd just get paid to come over here and tell you about stuff that I would talk about for free at my house. they went along with that. And I told them, you don't even have to like history. All you got to do is pass the class, right? Oh, yeah, they like that logic. Hang in with Chris. Your connection sounds a little scratchy. Hopefully you can see this. Uh-oh. Now, you see, I reset this. And I thought Google Chrome was straight. Now, when I broadcast from Internet Explorer, I did not have any scratchiness, nor did I have any lag. So if I watch this playback and it has this, and if it's real bad, I'll just delete it and redo a challenge. But I'm telling you, I'm going to just route these through Internet Explorer, Microsoft Edge for now on. I'm not going through this. There's some kind of embedded Chrome problem, I'm telling you. Never had these problems with Firefox, but now it's telling me Firefox is not compatible at the current time. Been going on for 6 months with these Hangouts. So I don't know, man. It went from no problems, well, maybe one problem every 6 months, to now every time I'm on Chrome, there's a problem. No good. No good. So keep commenting and we'll see what happens, because I don't get it. Yeah, it's pleasant. It's really pleasant. It's kind of dry. Yeah. A little sweet, not so dry, a little not super pleasant, not super horrible. Just sort of something you'd expect to get for $15 a bottle. $14, $15. Here's something you'd expect to get for, I'm talking about standard size bottles, 750 milliliters, something you'd expect to get for, you know, $38 a bottle, $40 a bottle, which is what you're going to get, what you're going to pay. I think this is Hennessy in my left hand. Maybe you're right, looking at the screen. It's not scratchy now. However, there was a bit going on at first. You sound better now. You'll get these little bubbles, you know what I mean? Like transmission problems. Now, I can't control that. I don't know where these little fluctuations come in. We were doing this. I was doing a hangout with Craig Samuels the other night. He does the Kent beer reviews. And then we would have echo, and we didn't have echo. We would have echo, and we didn't have it. We didn't fiddle with anything. I don't know. I think I'm just going to route it through Internet Explorer because I'm not having problems on that platform, okay? And Microsoft has been updating their quality, okay? You still can't mute a tab, though. I mean, can you imagine this? Is this 1983 or 2017? You still cannot mute a tab. Imagine. They're both fine, I guess, but one is way better. I think this is Hennessy. Let me check. Aha! You can't fool the privilege. And this is Presidente from Mexico. Now you might be coming at me saying, "What you trying to say? France is a better country than Mexico?" I'm not saying France is a better country than Mexico. I sure ain't saying it's worse, but I didn't say it was better. I've been to Mexico many times, usually driving there, crossing the border in my car or other people's vehicles or walking. Never been to France. I've never been to any French territories around the world, like St. Pierre and Miquelon Island up by Canada, Newfoundland. Never been to French Guiana. Never been to any of the French islands like Martinique, Guadeloupe, Saint Bartholomew, Saint Martin. None of those. Ronald, have you tried Russian beer? Yes, Baltica. Russian brandy? No. But I have heard many things about Russian brandy, and Russian brandy is very famous and well known and noted and popular. You mean like Ararat brandy, Ararat, named after Mount Ararat. And there's other Russian brandies. Oh, yes. what can I say on this matter? Well, only thing I can say about the brandy is I've been very intrigued by it, but I've not yet seen it. I need to go back to World Market or International Market or Hong Kong Market, because they carry a lot of strange for us, you understand? That's strange for you. Baltica. Very pleased. Now the Baltica 9, the Imperial Lager, 8%. The people from Russia say, oh no, only drunks that live under a bridge drink that. I said it's funny because the perception in America is that it's a really good. Hold on, I'm going to go set something real fast. Hold on. I needed to start preheating the oven. I needed to preheat the oven. The perception of the Baltica 9 in America is like it's some kind of exquisite Russian drink. And then in Russia, the perception is that bums on the street drink it. Hanging with Chris is around. I got a question for you. Why is it so damn hard to find porters and stouts? And Specs is the only place that has them. I don't know. I don't understand that question because I live in the New Orleans area and it's not hard to find porters and stouts. And a lot of places have them in the city mostly. Lots of stouts, not so many porters. Porters is kind of like a dying style, huh? Used to see porters 20 years ago. Everybody had porters. Now, oh no, stouts, imperial stouts, Russian imperial stouts. That's what you got to drink. It's too bad. Porters are such a nice product. Okay, well, anyway, this was no kind of contest. Presidente, you gave it a good try, but you couldn't make it. There's no way you can hang, and that's a strike against you. You're going to get knocked out the tournament. Jack Daniel's Black label, right? The old number 7 already has 2 strikes against it. It's going to get knocked out. Hennessy, look at Hennessy. Privilege, VSOP, it just keeps winning and 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 winning. Well, this wasn't much of a contest. I didn't expect it was going to be. But you don't know until you try it, right? So join us next time. Let me say this too. When we were going to do Presidente versus, you say, no, don't you say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. Versus, don't you say it. Hartley VSOP. You said it. Yes. Hey, you know what? I ain't saying it's the greatest thing, you heard me, but everywhere you turn, Hartley VSOP. I go to Kentucky, liquor store. They got big displays. Hartley. I like, oh, this is incredible. People buy this like in mass amounts. Why do they buy it? Here in this southeastern Louisiana, Hartley, flavored brandy. Apple, red berry, whatever else they've got, whatever other insipid thing they've got. And people love it. Oh, yeah. And I was at Walmart this morning. What did they have? More flavored brandy, blackberry flavored. I said, oh my goodness. And it was made under contract in Claremont and Frankfort, Kentucky. You know who that is. You know that's Jim Beam. Under license from this European company, Denmark somewhere. I don't know, some fancy name. Blackberry flavored brandy for $10. I said, oh boy, what? Bulls, B-O-L-S. Hanging with Chris says, I'm in San Antonio and no major supermarkets around here carry them. I don't understand. You know, Texas is a whole different country. It's like a whole different country, right? Like literally, when you go there, liquor and everything's different. It's like a different world crossing that Sabine River. Used to be its own country, correct? Okay, Specs is the only place I can find stouts. I'm gonna show you one more thing before I get off of this. Hey, I like to go to Specs. Let me tell you, especially when I go to Specs and I run across this. I was in Specs in Houston, Texas. I turned to my left. I remember I turned left and I gasped. They had, let's see, what's the Best Buy date? July 24th, 98. Yeah, I knew it was 1998. My friend had moved to Houston. Went to visit him and we went to do different things. I said, 6-pack of Schlitz bottles, squat bottles in this beautiful bottle. Look at this beautiful bottle, this beautiful cap. What, you thought I wasn't going to buy it? What was it, $3.99 for the 6-pack? I said, this is it. This is the greatest achievement ever. And they never showed up again. Oh no, this is not the Gusto Schlitz. Not that stuff they sell now that they change every 6 months because they can't ever get it tweaked right. You know, sometimes it tastes like an IPL because it's overhopped. And it's like they can't figure out. I'm talking about the 1977 to 2011 Schlitz, the classic corrected recipe when they corrected their recipe in 1977 after their massive disaster. You know, the Schlitz that tasted like Schlitz. When I grew up in the early 70s, when I was a little kid, everybody was drinking Schlitz. And I'm 2 years old. Daddy, give me some. So they let me drink out the bottle. Oh, it tasted so good. Oh, it tasted so good. There's nothing like being 2 years old. There's nothing like being 2 years old in 1970 and drinking ice cold Schlitz, Miller High Life, and Dixie beer out of the bottle from your father. And then I was in Hammond, Louisiana on US Highway 51 in 1996, and I saw this on the shelf. Schlitz, 50th anniversary, end of World War II edition. With the 1945 throwback can design. What, you thought I wasn't going to buy it? Believe me. Believe me, you. Believe you me. Schlitz was the best macro mass-produced lager beer around at that time. Nobody would buy it but me. What was the second best? Schaefer. Don't even get me started because I'm going to make a 12-hour video about Schlitz and Schaefer. Okay. All right. To crackle and pop in your sound again. Okay, fine. You can expect from now on it's going to be rooted straight from Internet Explorer. This Google Chrome ain't working out. But I tried. I updated it and everything. Oh, well, I'm sorry, guys. But I'm going to help it from now on. All right, thanks for watching this video production. If it's real bad, I'll delete it and I'll redo it, you know. Won't be much of a contest, I don't suppose, but we'll see. All right, thanks.